Zaheer, at the end of the day, India will be proud of the individual efforts that were made, but you could see there was that little X factor missing to actually go and finish a match and win it.
Well, I think it was one change too many, and the reason I'm saying that was because the playing 11 balance needed to be achieved exactly in the same fashion. Doesn't matter who is playing. That's what you talk about when you decide that, okay, as a team we're going to play this brand of cricket. As a team, as a playing 11, we need certain kind of options. So I think from that point of view, when you look at, say, Nitish Rana's addition at that number, you know that Nitish Rana normally bats at opens the inning in the shortest format. Now bats at number 3, 4. So he's predominantly a top order batsman. You're asking him to actually do the role which he's not used to doing that often. Maybe playing Krunal Pandya there. So that one change too many. This is where I'm heading. So I think if Krunal was playing, that balance would have retained. So the 6th bowling option, with the 6th bowler actually having ability to bowl those 10 overs. With Nitish Rana, you were short there. You used him for 3 overs, but you always knew that he's not a 10-over bowler, not a 5-7-over bowler as well so far in this format, and not a wicket-taking option on this track. So I think how the game went today with the new ball, the run scoring was relatively easier. As the ball got older, it was getting that much difficult for batters, and that's where you needed that extra spinner as well. So on the whole, it was a great series for India. But on this particular day, maybe they just went one change extra when they decided on that playing 11.
Just to stay on the changes, Harsha, Krunal Pandya, one possible suggestion, but yes, India didn't test the entire mathematics of the bowling combination because of the number of overs that Sri Lanka had to spare. If they had to do that, well, you would have had to go for a few more of Nitish Rana perhaps. Navdeep Saini bowled only 5. So really, in terms of what Zaheer is saying, it's a very valid point in terms of, yes, get new players in, but we didn't quite have like-for-like replacements.
No, because we said that right at the start that the bowling looked very slim. And for that bowling to work, you needed that extra pace of Navdeep Saini to give you the wickets up front, to give you that buffer for the rest of the bowling, slip-in overs from Nitish Rana. But the moment you found that Saini was not exactly in best of form, and that Hardik is still looking very rusty, 5 overs of 43, needs lots more bowling behind him, then suddenly who did you have to go to but Nitish Rana? And he's all right to bowl an over in a T20 game here and there, and suddenly say, I got Virat and ABD out in 1 over. But I mean, it's 2-3 overs. You can't expect Nitish Rana to bowl 5 or 6, and that's why I agree with Zach. India were one bowler short. Now, who that bowler had to be, whether you wanted to give Deepak Chahar another game and play 3 seamers, or whether you wanted to play, as Zach said, play Krunal Pandya and have the extra spinner on that track, that was something for the team management to decide. But yes, India were one short, and I think given that Sri Lanka huffed and puffed, and they should have got there much easier.
Yeah, we had also discussed Kuldeep Yadav as a possible option, given that he may not necessarily be playing the T20. So there were various combinations, but just to conclude this discussion, Zaheer, was this a little bit overambitious? Because at the start of the series, we said twin objectives. One objective, of course, has been met with everybody getting a run, but you really wanted 3-0, didn't you, at the end of the day?
Absolutely, and I think that's something, that's the kind of standard you've set, and also that you want to set a standard where you're just taking the field. No matter who's taking the field, you're out there to win a game of cricket, and no matter which individuals are filling those playing 11 slots, you're actually deciding that, okay, this is how Indian team is going to play. This is the brand of cricket which you're going to play. So from that point of view, I think it doesn't matter how many changes you do, as long as you're retaining that balance, as long as you're achieving what you want to achieve as a balance of the side. That's what matters the most. So when I was looking at the game, I was purely looking at it from that point of view. And they created that platform. Certain errors on the field, when you're defending that kind of a total, you want the other things to fall on the other side. So you look at that extras conceded by this Indian team. You look at a couple of laps of concentration. Not talking about catches here, but just the basic game awareness. When you have fielders not fulfilling the criteria, of staying in the ring, conceding that no ball, which ends up in a free hit, at a crucial stage in the game. So these are the things which are controllables. These are the things which you expect no matter who is playing to keep an eye on. So those are the things I'm sure Rahul Dravid will be keenly looking at, or maybe we'll have a smaller chat that the game awareness is the far most basic thing which one expects at this level.